Hi there and welcome back to the channel. Today on the bench is something I picked up from my local junk shop, which is Empire Exchange in central Manchester. It's not Sports Direct, this is just the bag they gave me. So yeah, I paid very little money for this. It was sold as potentially not working, untested. So I haven't tested it at all. It's still in its box, it's still in there. I've had a look a couple of times. Let me get it out. So I picked up a Sega Megadrive, the original Sega Megadrive, not the Megadrive 2. This was, pretty cheap. It comes with two controllers, the RF cable, the power supply, base unit, and a single cartridge with 4 games. So what we're going to do is basically unpack it, have a look, and then try it out and see whether it works. But yeah, let's crack it open and have a look. So the case is a little bit battered. It's missing a flap on one side here. It's generally still there. The base is a little bit lacking in strength and stuff like that, so I wouldn't want to hold it just by the sides. Let's open it up and have a look. There we go. So here we've got a Sega Megadrive number 6 volume 3. So we've got Sega Soccer, Super Monaco GP, Columns, which I think is basically Tetris, Revenge of Shinobi, Sonic the Hedgehog, the classic one, and Streets of Rage. So yeah, that's all right. And it's got a cartridge in there. That all seems pretty normal and standard. The connections look like they've been well used. We've got a couple of instruction manuals, possibly for some other games that were with the console before I bought it. Revenge of Shinobi. We've got a Lister Dragon, got no idea what that is, and Streets of Rage, which comes with the cartridge. We've got the instruction manual in various different languages, and Waddington's Games. I don't know what this is all about. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Board games. Nothing to do with the console. Alright, okay. Well, that can go that way. So we've got a power supply. It's 10 volts, 1.2 amps, 40 volt, 50 hertz input. Center negative on this one, so yeah, so that's okay. We've got 2 controllers, so they look in quite reasonable condition. They don't look completely worn out. And we've got the RF connection cable with its little splitter and selector. So it's MK3088 is the model on that one. And then we finally come to, I can get it out, put that there, the console itself. Now, it's got 1 or 2 scratches. It definitely has been used. The controls feel a little sticky, but that seems all right. Reset is okay. So we've got the 2 joystick controllers on here, headphones. Don't know what that is. Maybe something to hold on, security to hold it if you've got it out in the public. RF out, AV out, power adapter. This is Megadrive PAL I. Don't know whether that serial numbers. There's probably millions of these everywhere. And then you've got I think this is the expansion adapter, even with its original cover, and it looks like it's never ever been used. So we've got some sort of threaded screw there as well. Oh, hang on. We've got a UK postcode OL99QU 290. So somebody's actually put this on, so we can actually have a look up and see where it's come from. and where it was. So I think OL9, that's going to be an Oldham in Lancashire. Yeah, the cartridge slot seems okay. Everything all looks good. What I'll do is give it a quick wipe down. Let me just get the cleaning solution. Just give it a wipe down because it's looking a little bit grubby, and let's see what it looks like afterwards. Cool, that's come up quite nicely. It's actually in surprisingly good cosmetic condition. There's just one or two marks here. If I can just get rid of the moisture. I'm going to give it a proper dismantle and clean up. But yeah, that seems alright. I said it's a couple of scuffs here, but that is it. All looks in great condition. So, okay, let's have a look at the controllers. Yeah, all the switches all work. They all seem clicky. We'll actually check whether they actually really work once we power up the console. Let's give this a thoroughly good clean. Yeah, so that's all right. Power brick. I'll check the power for brick for its voltage after I've given it a clean. It's quite dirty. This cable is very, very dirty. So okay. Yeah, very dirty indeed. This has got AV output on the back, so I'd like to explore that and see what the quality is. In pretty good condition actually. The cables aren't damaged anyway, so yeah. I might even just plow it on. I think there is actually there's an on-off light there, so we can see what we get when we turn on. So 60 volts. Yeah, that's all plugged in, so it's center negative. Let's just put that like that. 13.47, it's a bit high, but it's not under load. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, that's fine. So, okay. Let's plug it in and see whether we get a light. Oh, we get a light as well. That's cool. So this has got a good chance of actually working. Nice. Okay, right, let's get this plugged into the TV and let's see what happens. I've got the console plugged in. Ignore that, that's the Ethernet PC over there. Got the console plugged in, got the TV on channel 3, which is a spare channel. Let's take the cartridge out of its case and put it in. Let's switch on. We'll get a light, but nothing there. So let's tune the TV in. Do we get anything? We do. Okay, let's store that. Hey! Does the controller work? It looks like it works. Cool. Press start button. Cool, it works. It actually works. I'm really pleased. Oh yeah, here we go. Sonic the Hedgehog. It's been ages since I've played this. Anyway, let's just put that like that. So yeah, that works. Definitely works. Cool. Yeah, let's turn the audio off. So, great. Works straight out of the box, and it works. So let's open this up and have a look inside and see what's going on inside of it. And I think there's a power supply, and then there's the main board. So we can have a look at it and see what state the electronics are in. So let's just turn off and take it apart. Okay, let's have a look inside of it and see what we have. Cool, so that was just 6 screws, so let's have a look inside. How do we get that apart? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, so we've got LED. That doesn't come apart. Okay. Alright. So from the stampings here, the stampings on there, this is January 1993. So it's not an early one. It looks like it's never been apart. Looks like it's never been apart. So we've got a bunch of capacitors around here. We've got a shield on top. Let's see whether we can get rid of this shield. Okay. Take that off. Ooh. That's cool. So we've got the Z80 CPU there for the audio. One of these is the video. The 68,000, but there's actually also a bodge. Somebody's put in a resistor on pin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be interesting to find out what that was all about. Yamaha sound chip. It's quite straightforward, quite easy. Got a ton of capacitors on this, all low voltage, 10 microfarads. Absolutely everywhere. 10 microfarads, absolutely everywhere. So you've got 10 volts coming in here, then a bunch of regulators to get the voltage. What's this? 7805s? Yeah, 7805s. There, so there's 2 of them. On-off switch. Again, feels absolutely fine. It doesn't feel very used, this. I'm not going to do a recap now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this back together again. I'm going to order a one of those SD card solutions. Oh, we've got a little bit of rust on the case back there. Just noticed there's a little bit of rust, but it's not affected the board. Yeah, so I'm going to get one of those SD card solutions and get all of the games and actually use it and play with it, and then think about what I'm going to do upgrading. I think there's a triple lock. I've read about it, triple lock upgrade, which allows 50 to 60 hertz emulation and all sorts of stuff like that. So there we go. RF shield must act also as part of the heatsink to take stuff away. So some you can take these off. I think I'll prefer to keep the shield on, just basically for heat. I've got some stick-on heat sinks which I'll put on the 6800. I doubt it needs it, but yeah, I'll put some of those on. I'm going to set it on the TV and run it for a few hours and just see how it's all, whether it's okay, whether it actually runs for a few hours. I doubt whether it's actually been run for a very long time. Yeah, it's just in quite good competitive condition. It's 31 years old, and yeah, that's not bad. That is really not bad. So yeah, I'm going to set this up and let's run Sonic the Hedgehog on it for the rest of the day and see how it fares, see whether it works. So there we go. I'm just going to literally leave it running. I'll turn the TV off and just let it run for a few hours through its demo mode. it'll get warm in there, and then we'll see what actually there's any capacitor issues or something like that, if it crashes or so on. I don't think it will, but it's always good to actually run these things just for a little while just to see whether they're any good. Well, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe if you like this type of content. This is a really simple video, just an introduction of buying this. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.